We all want to go on a vacation. At some point in our lives, most times in a different environment to see new sights, and to relax our mind and bodies. Vacations for most people are an opportunity to relax and have fun, but for the two women in our story today, a little vacation trip turned out to be the cause of their untimely demise. Some may say it would have been better if they had just stayed back home. Welcome to this channel. Today, we are going to take a look at the case of the mysterious disappearance of Kris Kremmers and Lisanne Froon. Before we continue, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get notified about our latest videos. So sit back and join us as we explore the bone-chilling story of Kris Kremmers and Lisanne Froon. Kris Kremmers and Lisanne Froon were Dutch students in their early 20s who were said to have disappeared during a hike through the Alpinista Trail while on a vacation in Panama. The two young women, who were said to have been close friends, had planned and saved up some money to go on the vacation where they ended up getting missing. An extensive search of the whole area, which involved authorities from both the Dutch and Panamanian authorities, led to the sad discovery of their bodies a few months later. The cause of death was never determined, but speculations from the Dutch authorities, working with forensic and search-rescue investigators, suggested it likely that the students had fallen from a cliff after being lost. The possibility of foul play could not be ruled out, however, and it seemed much more likely considering the remains that were later found. There was a lot of pressure on the Panamanian authorities as regard the manner in which the case was managed, with claims of them mishandling the disappearance and the aftermath. Further investigations of the case in 2017 had raised some questions about the way the initial investigations were conducted, as the case seemed to have been linked to some murder cases which had been going on in that area. Sadly, no definite conclusions could be made, despite a lot of theories and speculations being made about the possible cause of death. Before their untimely demise, Kremmers had just completed her studies in cultural social education and art education at University of Utrecht, while Froon had just graduated with a degree in applied psychology from Deventer. It was only a few weeks prior to leaving for Panama that Froon had moved in with Kremmers in a dorm room in Amersfoort, and they also worked together at a cafe. While working together at the cafe, they both decided that they wanted to go overseas for vacation. So they planned and saved up money for a 6-week special vacation to Panama. They saw it as an opportunity to learn some Spanish and to do something significant for the locals, particularly volunteering with the children. Kremmers and Froon had left Amersfoort and arrived at Panama on the 15th of March 2014. They had toured the country for 2 weeks before they arrived at Baru, which was a small mountain town located in the westernmost province of Chiriquí. They'd arrived there on the 29th of March to live with a local family while volunteering with children. On April 1st, around 11 o'clock, they decided to go hiking near the clouded forests that surrounded Baru Volcano on the Alpinista Trail, a place not too far from Baru. Sources from the area claimed they took a dog with them, which belonged to the owners of the Alpinista restaurant. However, this claim was never confirmed. A post on Facebook revealed that the two women had planned to walk around Baru, and it was also reported that they had been seen having brunch with 2 young Dutch men before embarking on the trail. There were some reports that the owners of restaurant became worried when their dog returned home that night without Kremmers and Froon. Soon after, Froon's parents became worried after they stopped receiving text messages from their daughter, which was unusual as both women had been sending messages to their families daily. On April 2, the women missed an appointment with a local guide, and by the 6th of April, the parents of the women had arrived at Panama and, together with the police, dogs and some detectives from the Netherlands, had started to conduct a full-scale search of the forest for 10 days. The parents of the ladies also offered a $30,000 reward for any information about the whereabouts of Kremmers and Froon. On the 14th of June, 10 weeks after the search commenced, a local woman turned in a blue backpack belonging to Froon, claiming to have found it by a riverbank near her village of Alto Romero in Del Toro province. The backpack contained 2 pairs of glasses, $83 in cash, a passport, a water bottle, Froon's camera, 2 bras, and the women's phones in good condition. After going through the women's phones, it was discovered that someone had dialed 112 which was the emergency number in use in the Netherlands, and later 911, which was the emergency number in use in Panama, about 6 hours after they began their hike. The first distress call attempt had come from Kremmers' iPhone 4 at 16:39, and shortly after that another attempt was made from Froon's Samsung Galaxy S3 at 4:51 a.m. Unfortunately, none of the calls had gone through because of the lack of reception in that area. None of the subsequent call attempts managed to go through either. A look through Froon's Canon camera revealed some photos from April 1st, suggesting that the women had been on a trail at the overlook of the Continental Divide and wandered into the wilderness hours before their first attempt at making emergency calls, but there were no signs of anything unusual. By the 8th of April, about 90 flash photos were taken on the camera. The pictures seemed to have been taken between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock at a location that looked like it was deep in the jungle and near complete darkness. The photos also revealed that the women were near what looked like a river or ravine. The discovery of the backpack led the police to extend their searches to Kluber River, where Kremmers' denim was found atop a rock on the opposite side of the bank of the tributary, a few kilometers from where Froon's backpack had been found. It was initially rumored that the shorts had been found zipped and neatly folded, but the pictures that would be posted later on in 2021 would prove otherwise. 2 months later, a pelvis and a foot with a boot still inside it was discovered. Soon after, about 33 bones were discovered scattered widely along the river bank. Everyone's worst fears were confirmed when DNA tests that were performed revealed that the bones belonged to Kremmers and Froon. Froon's bones were said to still have some skin attached to it, but Kremmers' bones appear to have been bleached. A Panamanian anthropologist later claimed that no discernible scratches of any kind were found on Kremmers' bones. No one truly knows what led to the disappearance of these ladies, and as the investigation into the disappearance continues, we hope that the truth is finally uncovered. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of Kris Kremmers and Lisanne Froon, and we can only hope and pray that the truth behind the mysterious disappearance of these ladies is revealed. What are your thoughts on the mysterious disappearance of these ladies? Feel free to share them in the comments. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.